environment. And I want to show you around at our research facility, our pilot plant, Biomass Technology Centre, and I will just show you around our facility and look at our equipment. So now we are at the hot site. So what we have here is mainly things for thermal treatment and for production of biochar. And so this is a combined gas and char production unit. And then we have hot oven for pyrolysis and for torrefaction and so on. And yeah, as you see, we have quite a spacious environment here. We just got pilot scale HTC equipment, and we will very soon get the feed for that one. And there's also facilities to being able to handle the wet samples and do the filtration and so on afterwards. So this was this part of the facility. And now, if you come with me, we have a pellet combustion unit where we sort of evaluate fuels and also look at ash chemistry and so on. And then for sample preparation and so on, we have the drying cabinets, fast measurements of moisture content, for instance. And there's also a good equipped unit for like hardware work. And over there we have a pilot scale cyclone dryer, quite good for drying these difficult to dry materials. Let's say, for instance, sludges and so on, that are very difficult to dry in a plain dryer. And then let's go to the other side of the wall. And he likes to do the vacuum cleaning, yes. But then I turn it off. And right where we are now, we just ripped out a big silo, so now we will have more space for new equipment. And over there, what you see there is my office. Quite good. I will show you what I have here. I have a window there where I can check on what people are doing, and if they don't work properly, I can just shout out that window and make them work hard. Yeah, and over here we have the sample preparation area, which is quite good. When you get all these samples, you can divide them down to a manageable size for further analysis and sealing and so on. Look at the more large-scale work. So what we have, for instance, quite nice tractor over here, and then the full line here. So the place was, when it was originally built, it was built to be able to show off a whole production line from harvest all the way to ready-made pellets and briquettes, and all the way down to combustion. So we actually heated up the whole area then. So what we have is large-scale equipment here where you can bring in, let's say, all baits and so on, and also large, well, here we have our other research engineer, He's also available as a resource to help out when you want to do some kind of, well, whenever you want to come here and perform some work. And then where I was that we can bring in the material and they can then be conveyed over there. And this shredder, it can shred and well, downsize material. So you can get everything down to small pieces, even aluminum magnets, which we tried accidentally. And then if you follow the line, out there we have a hammer mill. I will not take you there, but it's to take the particles down to, let's say, millimeter size. Over there, with markers, you have density-based fractioning equipment. On the other side, over there, you have particle size-wise fractioning. So it's more or less large things. And as you see, most of the equipment here can handle up to tons. Further on here is our pelletizing line. So we have no less than 3 different pelletizers. So all the way from over there, 50 kilos per hour. And then over there, 300 kilos per hour. And over there, 400 to 500 kilos per hour. So there are different sizes. And if you want to go in very small amounts, we also have a single pellet where we make pellets one by one. And I can tell you the capacity there is not hundreds of kilos per hour. And yeah, I don't know. Then it's time for Mikael to talk about our newest equipment. So we will just switch places.
So I would like to welcome you to our newest instrument, which we are actually really happy to have. We got this by funding from the Kempe Foundations, which we are very grateful for. This is a neutron-based instrument, and as far as I know, we are the only academic instance that actually has one of these. It's based on, as I said, a neutron-based method. So basically, what you could do is that you could analyze bulk samples, which, I mean, in our scale, in our pilot scale, we work with quite large samples. And in this case, it's at least 50 kilograms of sample. And neutrons are really, or are highly penetrative. So they actually shine through the whole material web, and you can actually get the elemental composition of your sample. This will enable us to do quite fancy, quite cool applied research. But of course, you need, or we need, to perform quite a lot of fundamental work on this, because this technique hasn't been tested for these low density biomaterials. But as we see it, the more chemistry that we're about to do with our side streams, the more we need, or the more advanced materials that we're going to do, the more we need to know about the chemistry. And techniques like this, where you can get an elemental composition of your samples, and also to get a grasp on the large scale variation that you have when you're dealing with these huge flows of biomaterials, is going to be essential, basically. And it can also detect hydrogen and oxygen, which is unique in this technique. So in a few months we will have this up and running, and you're all welcome to come here and try it.
Säg något om att fortsätta kul. So, to wrap things up, we will have a infrastructure course here as soon as the corona stuff has gone away, more or less. And then we will both provide you with the abilities to see what you can do here, and also there is a lot of biomasses that we know very well how to handle, and that would be a resource for Treesearch, well, always. And I guess it was more, Mikael, please.
I think that basically was it.
Yes, okay.
So let's thank Sylvia for a great presentation.
And Mikael also for a good presentation and for holding the camera.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.